Vlogmas day 10! That was 5 plus 5, 10. Vlogmas day 10. I have made it 10 days of Vlogmas. That is very surprising. Yeah, I think the longest I have vlogged multiple days in a row would probably be like 3 or 4, maybe, possibly 5. Yeah, maybe 6. I'm gonna say I've probably vlogged 3 or 4 days in a row at the most, ever. So making it 10 days in a row, that's very surprising. Yeah. So I'm going to share my favorite video games. Yes, I have played Fortnite before. I do not love that game. Well, I do like the game, and I could say I love it, but it's not my favorite game. My favorite game would have to be Roblox, Minecraft, and Among Us. Those are my top 3 favorite video games. Oh, and Blockheads. Those are my top 4 favorite video games. Fortnite probably is my 5th favorite video game. Oh, and I'm eating pizza for dinner today because, yeah, that's what you eat for dinner sometimes. This week, I think for dinner, I've been eating pizza, noodles and meatballs, and, what's it called? Yeah, that's really it. And for lunch, I've been eating, for breakfast, I've been eating yogurt, fruit, and whipped cream. And then for lunch this week, I have been eating, oh, and I have also been eating pancakes and syrup for breakfast. For lunch, I have been eating, I think, also, what did I eat for lunch today? I'm having a brain fog. Oh, wait, right. Today I ate lasagna for breakfast. Lunch. Earlier this week, I think I ate noodles and meatballs. Oh, and pizza. So that's been my lunch, dinner, and breakfast this week. I think my high of today was, doing my favorite school club today after school. And, I think my pit of the day, I don't know. Not going to my club this morning that I was supposed to go to because I was lazy in bed. That's probably the pit of my day, I guess. Because I was, lazy in bed this morning and didn't get up. Because I was lazy. I will try to not be lazy tomorrow, but I'm gonna eat dinner and then take a shower at like 6 or 6:30. Should I take it at 6 or 6:30? I think I want to take it at, it's 5:11 and right now and I'm watching a YouTube video, so I could watch a YouTube video and eat dinner and then take it at 6:30 and, watch the YouTube video that I'm watching while my video is uploading, which will be this video. Also, before I stop today's vlog, I'm going to show you guys my new toothbrush that now does not have soap on it. Yay, I can safely brush my teeth without the taste of soap in my mouth again. So I'm going to show you guys that because, well, I can't. I'm going to show you guys my toothbrush. And where I'm... Oh, wow, the bathroom is dark. You are going to stare at the floor while I'm walking it. Okay, so my toothbrush is up there in that cup. Right up there. That's the toothpaste, and my toothbrush is next to it. In that cup where my sister cannot reach it, and if she ever decides, hey, let's put soap on my sister's toothbrush again, my sister will not be able to reach it. So, yay! My mom put it up there, so now my sister can't get it. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, so that's where my toothbrush is kept. And I should turn the light on. That was a demonstration on how to turn a light off. Though you guys already know how to turn a light off, so you do not need that demonstration. But I did it anyways. Just because it was something to do. Oh, this is my pizza. This is what I'm watching. And this is what I'm coloring. And this is my Beanie Boo phone holder. And that's my agenda. I think you've seen it. This is my water bottle. Technically, it's not my water bottle. Technically, it's Henry's. But the other day, when I was in my dad's car, I felt dehydrated, or my dad asked me if I wanted water, and so I'm like, yes. And so this water bottle here is a water bottle that my dad put water in that was, from the fridge. And my dad put fridge water in this. So this is the water bottle I drank from in the car, so I wouldn't get dehydrated. And I asked my dad if I could bring it to my mom's house so I could use it at school on Monday. And so I have been using the water bottle. If Henry sees this, he's going to be mad, but I don't really care because, well, I can take things from him because he's my brother. Yeah. And, people do that stuff. They steal from their siblings. I think one of my friends took slippers from her sister, her little sister, who's like multiple years younger than her. No, not slippers, socks. Yeah. People sometimes will steal things from others, or borrow their siblings' things. Like, if, say, they don't have, any socks, they will, go in their siblings' room and, steal or borrow their siblings' socks, and then, not return them because they discover that their siblings' socks are very cozy and want to keep them. That's something people do, I think. I've heard of someone at my school, I think, has done that once. Yeah. I also kind of like stealing from my siblings because, like, you're stealing from your siblings or borrowing their things because they're your sibling. And that's just what siblings do. They steal or borrow from each other. Like, here's another example. Your sibling has some Legos in their room, right? Yes. And then you go in their room and you steal or borrow their Legos, or go in their room and take some of their Legos without asking when they're not in their room. And then you do not return them. That would be the definition of stealing or borrowing from your siblings when they do not know you're already borrowing from them, and then do not return them. That is the definition of stealing from your siblings. Borrowing from your siblings is when you actually ask if you can borrow something from your sibling and they're aware of it and you give it back. Stealing from your siblings is the other one that I said. Yeah. And that was a lesson on siblings and, what it means to, I guess, what in my mind it means to borrow from your siblings, and what it means to steal or borrow from what it means to, borrow from your siblings. Yeah, that's what I just shared. But I feel like it means to borrow or steal from your siblings. It's kind of really the same thing, honestly, because, yes, you are stealing from your siblings because you're borrowing something from them and then realizing that their socks are, like, very cozy and not giving them back ever. So technically you borrowed their socks you borrowed something without them knowing or telling them, or knowing or without them knowing, with the intention that you were going to give them back, but then you decide, I'm going to keep these because one, my sibling does not know I have these, and second, these are very cozy. So that would be kind of both borrowing and stealing because you intentionally were going to return them, but then you decide to keep them, so it turns into stealing. So that would be borrowing without your siblings knowing, turning into having stolen something from your siblings without them knowing. For some reason that makes sense. I don't know why that makes sense, but it does. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling because I have now been rambling for 3 plus 6. 9 minutes. And I do not think you guys want to hear me rambling any longer, so I'm gonna go now. That was Vlogmas Day 10. Bye.